Hey everybody, welcome back to our channel. If you're new here, our family, the Leopards, we live in our caravan travelling around. We've just spent a week back here at our hometown in Rotorua, which has been a bit of a strange feeling, a bit surreal. It almost feels like, has our trip ever happened? But today we're probably going to do some of the gnarliest towing I've done, definitely in a very long time, up over the Napier Taupo road. She's a pretty hilly road, some big long climbs, some big long descents, so it's going to be a true test. We've tried to empty out our caravan of weight as much as we can so that we're really light. We've got rid of all our canned food, all our drinks, emptied all the water, so we're as light as we can be, and hopefully we will have no issues. Last time we headed to Napier was via the Gisborne road, and we had no brakes working on the caravan. The truck was smoking. Oh, it was so stressful, man. It gives me heart palpitations, and I'm already nervous just thinking about the drive today. But we just hooked up and we're about to jump on the road, going to spend some time in Napier with my family.
So the road to Napier, my hometown, has worried me the whole time we've owned our caravan, because there are some really big hills out there. But if your gear is working well, it's not an issue, and for us we'd had a few issues early on with our caravan, with the brakes not working and then discovering they were very imbalanced, with only two wheels really contributing to slowing us down. But everything now is working as it should, so surely we'll be fine.
From my missteps and told your souls, I learned my way, breaking every bone. Now I see all these aches and make you grow. And every fall has a rise, every burn has a flame. From foolish to wise, we all bruise the same. Now I got these growing pains when the storm wind blows, I'm the weather vane. Now I'm made with what remains, a thick skin knowing it's just growing pain. I cut my teeth till I taste the way. My empty mouth finds the words to say. All the things I found being chipped away, and all the ways I built from how I pray. And every laugh has a
We are on our last big climb up the Napier Taupo hills now. We're second gear, sitting at 2,500 revs, and just climbing up nice and slow. It's been a lot easier than my brain remembers when we've travelled this road.
wind blows, I'm the weather vane. Now I'm made with what remains, a thick skin knowing it's just growing pain.
So we're nearly there. Yay, a successful tow over the Napier Taupo highway. This last section close to Napier was affected by the worst flooding in 90 years from Cyclone Gabriel, wiping out whole communities and a massive food source of fruit orchards. The place still looks like a bomb went off 15 months later.
Cool, well we have arrived at Erickson Park. We're just going to stay here for a couple of nights at the Nzmca park, and then we're probably going to go to a freedom campsite. But it's just going to be a bit easier for us to go visit a few people before we go freedom camping, fill up with some water. They've even got rubbish here, and there's loads of room.
So if you're not familiar with New Zealand, Napier is on the east coast of the North Island, and we're staying here at the Motor Caravan Association Park. These Nzmca parks come at a cheap rate of $5 per adult, and kids are free. There's not a lot here, but there's plenty of space to park up, and we feel better about leaving our caravan while we visit people. Napier does have some good freedom camps, but not really for big rigs, and they are quite busy and very public.
Cool, so the main reason that we are here in Napier is to catch up with family before we make our way back to the South Island. Dad's come, brought some lunch, and we're going to go see my brother at the hot pool soon. But it's been a pretty sunny, warm day today, but we've just mostly been chilling out here because we've been a bit tired. Had lots of time visiting friends and family the last few weeks. Cool, so the ocean spa on the beautiful marine parade here in Napier. Spent a few, used to come here quite a lot when I was a teenager. There's my youngest brother, Corey. Oh, no, not allowed cameras in the pool, but pretty wicked spot, very quiet. It's a good thing Tuesday, eh? Tuesday in last of April, so we'll go for a swim.
So full-time travel is amazing, but it can be tiring. It's not like when you go away for a week or two, most of your planning is done before you leave. For us, changing location frequently does take some planning and research, and for us, we've spent a bit of time in other people's spaces recently, or their properties. As the saying goes, there's no place like home. As great as it is to see people, it also makes us appreciate the time we have just being together.
Good morning everybody, it is another cracking day here in the Hawke's Bay. Last time we were here in the Hawke's Bay it was like the rubbish summer that everybody in the North Island had, and we couldn't even get 2 nice days together. This is our sunny day number 3, and today we're going to move down to Tiawonga, which is not a very long drive. It will probably take us 15 to 20 minutes to get there. It's right out in Napier, it's right on the beach. Plan is just to do a bit of fishing there, maybe do a bit of a beach bonfire, and Soph's going to do some bike riding because there is a lot of biking trails all through the Hawke's Bay. It's pretty flat here and there's plenty of rivers that they've utilised the stop banks to put some tracks on. So Soph's probably going to do like a 150k ride or something. I know in the videos I'm normally the one doing the cooking, but Soph, I cannot compete with her cooked breakfast. She does the best cooked breakfast, especially on the hash browns. For us, really starting to notice that the short days now, we are 100 days away until the days start to get longer again. Today is the 1st of May for us. June 21st is the shortest day, so we're about 50 days away from the shortest day. And then another 50 till they start getting longer, and it was about now we really started to not be able to manage our battery system. But we were quite far down south. We were around Almarama when we had, I think at about 2 o'clock in the afternoon, our batteries were at 11.3 volts, 12 volts is flat. So we had to find somewhere to plug into power then. So we're doing pretty sweet now. Our batteries are full. I still am yet to install this new solar charger we brought. We brought a Victron solar charger, which should give us about 30% better solar input, especially for the days that are a little bit cloudy. But when the sun's out like this, we're not having any problems. Well, I'm traveling solo with a caravan. I think that's the first time I've ever done that. Granddad's taking the kids to Subway for lunch. I'm going to meet Nan as well. And Soph's riding her bike, 150 k's. No, probably like 40-50 k's. I'll just go mine.
So Tiawonga is actually only 18 kilometers away from where we are. Soph was planning to do a bit of a longer ride to go and explore some of the trails. And there I was, off on my own, headed to the free camp, just me.
Where you from me eyes? Oh no, the city I always pass. He told me he heard it so hard to lie. On a rising star that seems to be sinking fast.
The ocean's wreaking a bit of havoc here, eh? Look at that. Used to be houses here. Feeling a little bit hesitant about parking here. Just all of the salt sprouts, just so rough, the sea. The sea's basically unusable for anything we want to use it for. There's no driftwood around. It's all kind of looks like it's been swept back out to sea with the waves coming so high. There's no way I would park right next to the sea because it's high tide. Next high tide is 5 to 12 tonight, and I would definitely want to be not worrying about the sea coming up over the lip there, but maybe this spot will do. Well, there we go, all unhooked. That ocean is mental, eh? It's dangerous.
So this new spot was pretty intense and a reminder of the power of the ocean. I put the drone up because that house that we just saw is the neighbour of these houses. Literally a matter of time until the ocean wins. People are living here, and I couldn't imagine how stressful it would be every time that you hear those waves crashing down. Knowing what happened to the neighbours is likely your story one day as well. Coastal erosion is an incredible issue as we've travelled around New Zealand. It's sad to see the destruction and even the potential for more.
Sweet, well that sun is starting to go down now. It's been a pretty good day. All the vans are starting to cruise on in now, the little people movers, which is normal for about 4 o'clock in the afternoon. In the summertime, maybe 7. But we're gonna maybe get the fire going. Me and Toby got a bit of firewood down there. Soph's just about to come back on her bike. She's been biking now for a good 4.5 hours. She's a trooper. Oh yeah, that's not good. Good morning. The sea has calmed down a bit today. Quite a lot of people obviously parking out here and working at probably the local orchards. A bit noisy this morning. We're going to head out to the Cape, have a look around at the cliffs this morning. One of the common questions we get is, do we leave our caravan at Freedom camping spots? The answer is yep, leaving the caravan. We just locked it up. We've never had a problem. My thing that I was worried about when we first started was graffiti on the caravan, but no, 2 years now and we've never had an issue at a Freedom campsite or anywhere. So, and I think our caravan does draw a bit of attention, but sweet, no, we've been good. Fingers crossed today's not the day.
Toby is such an active kid. Our friends in Rotorua passed on a bike for him which somehow fits in the back of the truck. But Toby and Soph rode the 6 kilometres out to the Cape and then back again. 6 kilometres just wasn't far enough for him.
Is that a fun ride?
So this part of the coast has been reinforced with some boulders to protect the road. But that sea, it's determined. But there's a campground down here which has access through to Cape Kidnappers.
Cool, well we have made it to the end of the road. So this is the start of the Cape Kidnappers track, where there are some gannet sanctuaries right out on the end. You can take a tractor ride, which I did when I was a teenager, all the way out along this beach. Otherwise it's a 19 kilometre return walk to the first lot, but The start of the cliffs, Cape Kidnappers.
Take me where the sun is shining. Watch the mist roll down the mountain. A place where we can go. This time of year the leaves will change. Holds a beauty I can't explain. A place where we can go. We can dip our toes into the stream. Watch the light dance perfectly. It can feel just like a dream. You can take my hand and make it reality.
It was a little bit unimpressive. I think if you could walk the trail below the cliffs, it would give a better perspective. But with the dirty water from the rough sea and the high tides, we thought we'd have a quick look at the local surf break at Tiawonga, which was between here and our campsite.
Time for a surf, Jade.
Freezing.
That's not cold. Heaps of people out there.
I wish I had 100 songs to write and sing of who you are. Make it feel just like a dream. You can take my hand and make it reality. I can see a life together, you and me, love that we can know. I promise even when it's hard, I'll be right there where you are, love that we can know. Love that we can know.
Sweet, well that was a couple of days here at the Tiawonga or Clifton Beach Freedom Camping area. We're heading off to my sister's place today in Bayview and we're going to spend the weekend there. Going to do a couple of jobs at their house, painting the garage. The kids are hard out, looking forward to spending some time with their cousins. They always have a great time hanging out. So we're about to hook up and hit the road. Well, this is a new scene for us. We are parked on the side of the road here at my sister's place. First time we've ever parked on the edge of the road.
It was actually the end of the cul-de-sac, but I'm sure that counts, right? We always have a great time around here, lots of fun and lots of banter, and the kids all get on so well.
So this is my nephew Noah, and he really wanted to be in one of our videos. And what have you and Toby been doing this weekend, Noah?
Going on the motorbike.
Yeah.
And going on bikes.
Having a good time?
Yeah.
You like hanging out with Toby, eh? There you go now, you're gonna...
Nan's come to see
Hold
us.
on, go now.
Nan's come to see us.
And look, these are the other cousins, Fletcher and Adeline.
Hello! Hello.
So we're getting to go and watch them play soccer. How many goals did you get at soccer yesterday, Adeline?
3.
I told her I'd give her $2 for every goal she got, and she got 3. So I owed her $6 yesterday.
Did you give it to her?
Yep. Ryan's been treating me like a slave, making me paint at his garage all weekend. All weekend. It's looking good now though.
Everyone came to our house yesterday for dinner. Granddad, Nan, Uncle Christian, Abby, Uncle Dan. And it was really yum.
And look, there's Nan. Nan's called back in for a visit. Oh no.
A bit of a rough episode this one, team, but if you've made it this far, thanks for sticking it out. Next episode I feel like is a bit of a cracker. It's a spot that we have loved. It's up there with one of our favourites. It's 75 kilometres away from a state highway. It's peaceful, it's quiet, but we also did a few other adventures while we were here, which we can't wait to show you. Anyway, see you next time.